Risk of Rain 2's second DLC, Secrets of the Storm, is fantastic. No, I'm not being contrary, no, I'm not being sarcastic, no, I'm not biased. I have just as much reason to hate as y'all, if not even more, because I had to wait an extra 4 goddamn days to play it, because I play on console, and you could not get past the menu for 4 days. But what's that? It doesn't fucking work? Pressing everything, nothing works? Clicking that the menu goes down? There's a bug on everyone's console who bought this DLC. $15 bought. Nobody can play it. Everyone's money out the window. No one can play it. Everyone, all the online, there's so many reviews. Fuck. What more do you want from me? Lo and behold, it came out. I spent like probably 30 hours on it, and I gotta say, it's amazing. I personally have found no glitches I'm not already used to. Like, yeah, console's been buggy from the start, bro. I played 1,000 hours of that shit, and enemies clipping through the map, seen it. Loader's hook being absurdly fast, lived it. Enemies having an absurd amount of health, of which you can barely whittle down, fought it. Accurate slam ability, hate it. But besides those tiny nitpicks, I haven't found any new bugs on console. It's all the same shit from before, so I'm kinda used to it. But I would really like to preface that word and hold on to it for a bit. Nitpicks. Bugs are petty nitpicks. They're just gonna get patched out in like a month or two probably. Y'all are just dooming out right now in instant doomer mode because your perfect blessed roguelike has bugs. Dude, this is Risk of Rain 2. This is the OG play for 3 hours to test your graphics card till the PC explodes game. So seeing glitches is like commonplace. It's a part of the experience. What else do you think is gonna happen when they add like more items and effects? But Blaze, shouldn't they be putting out like a fully finished product when they release it? Yeah, they should. And they did. And it's amazing. It's just buggy. You all complained when the DLC wouldn't come out quick enough. And now that they're rushing it out for you, when you asked for it, you complain, oh, why is it so buggy? They totally ruined the game, making it unplayable trash. Did they? Because I played like 30 hours of that DLC, and I'm having a lot of fun. Even though it took 4 days to play after I bought the damn thing. So yeah, I'm gonna praise Secrets of the Storm for how good it is, which it is. So here goes nothing. Alright, the stages. Gorgeous. People downplay the amazing stages they added for no reason. Like, I know you're caught up in the hate, but the stages aren't mid or boring, or some of them are clunky and some of them are good. No, they're all phenomenal. And finally we get a second stage 5 and it's beautiful. The music. Listen, Chris, I know your dirty secret. You really owe Dream Theater a check. But for real, it's fucking amazing, and I really like the jazzy, like, improv one, and that fucking green fucking, I don't even fucking, it was amazing, amazing music. The items, they kick ass, you just don't know how to fucking play them. Starting with the white items, Warped Echo is a unique item that can either help or hinder you. Antler Shield is cool extra reflected damage which ain't good on its own, but stacks up well with a bunch of other items, kinda like Leeching Seed. Smoking that chronic expansion got me greened out like never before, finally adding some good ass damage ups, alongside Luminous Shot and Bolstering Lantern. Knockback Fin is not useless, it can hit enemies out of grounded animations, plus you're telling me you don't want to stack 50 of these bad boys and watch enemies go fucking flying? The green items. Prayer beads suck. Unstable transmitter is a great lifesaver. Noxious Star is some very welcome bleed damage. Sail Star, everyone loves and for good reason. The only blue item, and for good reason because blue items suck. Long-standing Solitude is kinda crap but kinda fun. It promotes a new gameplay method of booking it to teleporter to teleporter, which is something different. Seed of Life is a must-have. The red items, Growth Nectar, Runic Lens, Sonorous Whispers, Electric Boomerang, they fucking rule! Sonorous Whispers is pretty overpowered, but hey, for every OP item, there's a War Bonds out there to even it out. And keep in mind, this is a roguelike with hundreds of items, not every item needs to be amazing. Take Binding of Isaac for example. More than half of those games' items are just dookie. And for those who are complaining about no void items, I want you to sit there and tell me what items you want to see voided. Like what? Berserker's Pauldron? Rose Buckler? So yeah, the items are killer, and they synergize amazingly with the game's core mechanics. The new boss, Legendary. He whooped me more times than I've whooped him, which is a great sign of a balanced, interesting, and difficult boss. His arena is stunning, his design is sick, but I must say he is kind of a second Mithrix, which is a little uncreative, but overall still impactful. The new characters, first of all, we got 3, so hype. They didn't have to do it, but they did. I'm happy because they fucking sweep the floor with Void Fiend. Like, damn, I hate Void Fiend to an ungodly measure. He sucks. So we got the Sorceress. I forgot her name. I think that's what she's called. She's awesome. I love stacking her big punchy move with backup magazines. I love healing when there's downtime in between finding chests and waiting for enemies to spawn. Her primary is fun with high attack speed. She's cool. Chef. They gave you Chef. They give you Chef and you spit in their face. They give you Chef and you give them 20% negative on Steam. Ungrateful. Unforgivable. False Sun, he kicks ass too. Yeah, he has weaker animations for sure, but it's just kind of a nitpick. I feel like they could probably patch in some better animations. I mean, Bandit's cloak doesn't float with the wind. It just kind of stays propped up like an anime figure. So a quick summary of the positives: great stages, banger music, fun items, peak survivors, also great atmosphere that still holds true to Risk of Rain 2 since the get-go, cool new skins, and a side note, runs amazingly. Like the frames per second, they don't dip as much as they used to, no matter how far I get. Oh, and split screen. They added split screen multiplayer. That alone was worth $16. Now for my negatives. First, there's only 3 new enemies and no new bosses. I've been playing this game since, I don't even remember, since before beta, I don't know. And I get tired of fighting the same guys over and over and over again. Even the modding community barely adds any enemies. I don't know why it's such an underdeveloped thing, but I need more variety than just 2 new elite types. As for my major complaint, of which I shared with Survivors of the Void, there's nothing to do. The content they add is so small you can beat it or get your fill of beating it in one day. Literally the only new content for you to play is to unlock new skins, 3 survivors, 3 alternate abilities, and that's it. You get in, you beat the new final boss, and get out. That's basically it. And I know it's a roguelike and it's designed for you to replay the same thing over and over again with different builds and different items, but give me something more to do along the way. Give me some new things. Why can't I unlock these new items? I personally love the satisfaction of unlocking banger-ass items, which took time, work, and effort. And now it's all just given to me for free? People should be complaining about this tenfold over vapid-ass glitches and bugs. That being said, those are my only real negatives. It needs more new bosses and enemies, and more things to unlock. Besides that, I still think the game as a whole is more than great. I think it's a perfect overall package. I would still gladly recommend Risk of Rain 2 and all its DLC as a complete game to anyone. It's still my personal favorite game of all time, and I find it hard to believe diehard fans of Risk of Rain 2 are not having fun, at least a little bit of fun, with this DLC. Take a breath with me. If you personally dealt with so many glitches that it made the game literally impossible for you to play, then I'm sorry you had that experience. I wish you had mine. And I still think that glitches and bugs are a petty thing to get hung up on. But hey, everyone's different. Everyone's got different standards. Some are more lenient, some are more uptight. I don't know. I'm just a Vark. What I do know is, whoever worked on this, Gearbox or Hopo, doesn't matter. They did an amazing job. And I would like to reach out and give you all a hug and whisper sweet nothings in your ear and tell you you're beautiful and you are loved. Alright, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed my first review. Will there be more to come? I don't know. If you want more, tell me in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. And for now, this is goodbye. See ya. If you need me, I'll be playing a shit ton more of this till my eyes bleed and my ass is glued to the couch. Peace out.